Alright, YouTube, well, I got all my parts here. I got a new water pump, new alternator, brackets, plugs, plug wires, choke cable, a new remote box, which I've wanted one of these for a long time and finally just kind of decided I'm going to go ahead and order one. Basically this, you wire on the 200s. You can actually have your DC out on the side here. On the 250 like this, it's just going to be for your control. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to actually have one of those finally. And I got the front seal over here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is, it doesn't look like it's leaking too bad. Oh, I guess also a 2-wire alternator, new head gasket and all that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it back together here. Put the new head gasket on. It was leaking. New water pump and all that, and just run it and get a good couple hours on it. Probably change the oil in it too. Oh well, yeah, change the oil in it too while I'm at it and see where I have any leaks. I haven't noticed anything coming out of the rear seal on this, so I'm gonna try and just leave it. I like the same thing with the exciter bearing there, or armature bearing there. I didn't notice any noise or anything coming out of it, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it back together and get some use on it here and see kind of what I need to do from there. Oh, I got a new valve cover gasket as well. I'm going to check the valves. From what I've seen of this thing, there's not a whole lot. It's not a high hour machine at all. Because if you come in here, there's no ridge on the exciter here, or on the armature. No ridge there on the exciter. And then also, if I could get this up here, there's no ridge in there that you can feel with your fingernail in the cylinders. I just had some water coming out on the back of this, and you could tell where the the head gasket looked like it had just kind of rusted a little bit. So I'm hoping I don't have to do a whole lot to it. I didn't really notice a whole lot of oil coming out the front here. I'm probably just going to go ahead and replace the gasket on this cover and the front seal, but hopefully, yes, they have the hose. Anyway, I'm going to get to it here, and thank you for watching. Howdy, YouTube, Darlington Farm here. Well, continuing on with the series here on the my new toy here is 1968 Lincoln SA200. If you have not been following my videos here. Anyway, so yeah, it is in pretty good shape, relatively low houred machine. But I did have a coolant leak out of the back of the engine here. Yeah, whenever I got it good and hot. So I'm going ahead and replacing the head gasket. And yeah, so I got a Felpro here one. And these are pretty easy to change. You need to clean pretty thoroughly. Now it looks like at some point this head gasket has been changed, because you can kind of see where somebody's used a gasket scraper and kind of scraped the crap out of the head here. So I'm hoping I don't have any troubles with that. But basically, it even says top. So you just kind of take this after you clean it up, plop that bad boy on there, and that's basically it. You don't use any gasket sealant or anything like that on it. So. And then I'm not sure on these if you should replace the head bolts, since these are only torqued to 75 foot-pounds. But I went ahead and got a new set of head bolts. I looked on eBay, so if you're doing these, do yourself a favor. The actual, or the ones from Stump's Welding Supply, I think they, were like $5 a piece, which, considering I think there's 15 of these, is pretty expensive. But I got these from, what is it, B&W. I got it from their eBay store for, I think it was like $30 for a set, where it wasn't too bad. Anyway, yeah, so now I just need to flip this over, which I'll do off camera here so I don't drop it, and set it on the head here, and then torque it down. Alrighty, so here's the sequence. If you're interested, I got this off of, like I said, Bill's Welder Repair. They have the PDF of the manual, but we're 7/16 bolts, so we're going 70 to 75 foot-pounds. And then you start off with this center bolt in the middle. Then you go 2, 3, and then 4, 5. And then it just kind of works its way out from there. But there, if you're interested, is the torque sequence for the head there. Anyway, I'm going to get to this. So anyway, yeah, 840 inch-pounds. Is 70 foot-pounds, and I'm going to get cranking on this here. Well, as you can see, I'm getting pretty close here. Well, actually, I guess I have already fired it up once. I was getting a little bit of a leak right there where there was a little bit of corrosion on the head. But I was getting good oil pressure. Let's see if we can get it fired up for you here. Hey, what do you say? Let's see. I'm staying way the hell clear of the fan. Since I don't have a shroud on it yet, I just want to fire it up before I get going anything and see if there was, or see how it was doing. But I think we got it. I'm going to just try and use it for a little while and see if, see if there's anything I need to do to it here.